Hi, I'm Kelly. Hi, I'm Kelly. Hi, I'm Kelly. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is where I'll be sharing free video tutorials and interesting wire wrapping techniques. So hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments below if there's any techniques you would like me to cover. So check out my Etsy shop if you want to see my written tutorials. And thanks everybody. I shall see you there. Hi, I'm Kelly from Jewellery. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these gorgeous earrings. Aren't they lovely? So I've put a list of everything you'll need in the description below, along with all my usual links. We've got Facebook, Instagram and Etsy where I sell all my written tutorials. So pop on over to Etsy if you want to check those out. To make these earrings you'll need 20 gauge square wire or round wire, that's 0.8mm, and I've cut two lengths at 9 inches, which is 23 centimetres, and two lengths at 6 inches, which is 15 centimetres. You need a little bit of weaving wire. I'm using 0.315mm, which is 28 gauge. You can use anything you like. It's just to tie it together at the top and the bottom. So cut yourself just short 2 times 3 inches, which is 8 centimetres. You need 2 small stones for this one. Mine are 5mm. They can be flat back or pointy back. Mine are pointy. And you'll need 2 jump rings. These are 8mm outside measurement and 2 ear wires. I use sterling silver for making my ear wires, and I've used square wire so they're a little bit tougher. My tools are pliers, round nose pliers, wire cutters. It is nice to have the nylon pliers to hand if you have some, but if you don't worry about it. We're going to start with the small stone and the shorter length of wire, so that's the 6-inch length, 15 centimetres, and we're going to hold the stone centrally to the wire. So position your stone flat side down. We've got the centre of the wire next to it, and then we're going to take the wires around the stone. So constantly holding it down with your thumb, we're going to take the wire around the stone. So we're taking the top wire and bringing it around. So this is the back of the stone, is facing up, so this is going to be my back wire. And holding it down, I'm going to bring this wire around and let it come over the edge of the stone. So I'm gripping it with the wire. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to take this other wire that has sneaked around, and as we bring this wire around, I'm going to bring it over, get back in there. We're going to bring it over the flat side of the stone. So if your back of your stone is flat sided, you just got to do this on both sides. So we're holding it down and bringing this wire around over the edge, the flat edge of the stone, and if you turn it around as you go, I'd say it makes it easier. This wire is so tough, it's such a wrestle. And we're bringing the wire over the edge of the stone. So what I was saying is, if your stone's got a flat back, then you just need to do this on both sides, and that is bring the wire around over the edge of the stone. So when you finish going around and you feel like you've got enough wraps, looking at the side, 3 wraps is ideally what you want it to have. If you've got 4, then it'll be a bit thick, and any less and it won't really hold it enough. And you want to try and finish so that your wires come out, both out on the same side. So I just need to fiddle and adjust my wires until I'm happy with the shape. But you need to keep going around until the front is held in nicely and the back is held in nicely. It's easier to do it with the pointy back stone. I mean, it's easier to do it with thinner wire. If you wanted to use a thinner piece of wire for this, for wrapping this, because this 20 gauge square is really tough, and you're aiming for 3 wraps. So for the design, we need one wire to come down here, and we need the other wire to come up on the other side, because that was how I planned it to be. So we take this wire over to the other side, like so, and then you grip that wire with your pliers and you bend it straight up, like that. So now you've got one wire going up on one side and coming down on the other. It puts a nice tip on the stone. I like how it sits on the finished thing, like it's facing down. I like how that sits. So that's how I did it with the wire going across there. So the wire comes across and then we bend it up. Just going over it like that. Now with these earrings, I'm going to make 2 the same. So obviously you just saw I've already got the one. So we're just going to make 2 the same. I'm not going to do mirror images of each other. I just want 2 the same. And I think they'll look really nice next to each other just as they are. Your longer length of wire. And we're going to start 3.5 inches from the end of the wire. At that point, grip with round nose pliers, and we're going to bring the wire over the pliers and straight down and squeeze it at the bottom there. Grip the wire at the top with your pliers, take the front wire, bring it over to the right. As we did for the last one that I did, I'm doing a few in the series in this style. I've been inspired by the first ones that I did, and I've come up with a few shapes to do some more. So next, taking measuring tape again, and we're going to go 1.5 inches from that bend, and we're going to grip there with your pliers, and then bend that top wire straight over and pinch it so that it presses towards the wires, and then grip the tip of that bend, and again we're going to take the front wire over to the right. Top wire goes over to the right, turn it around, this wire comes over to the right. So then take this top wire, we're going to scoop it around like so, turn it around, bring that wire over the front. Now grip this wire, and we're going to bring that one around. So looking at your stone, the front wire comes down. So when you first cross your wires over at the beginning, you have to do how I did it, so that we started on the back, didn't we? So that the back wire stays to the back. So that the front wire stays to the back, so that when you turn it over, the front wire comes down on this side. So take your stone and your shape. We're going to position it so it goes like this. The front wire comes down here and touches this wire. The back wire goes up and touches that wire. And we're going to attach those in place with the bits of weaving wire. So take your bit of weaving wire. We're going to wrap around one of these wires. Slide it down. Position your stone. And I'm going to go around the 2 wires. Can you hear Gracie snoring? She's the one making all the noise. And then I'm going to go around again, but I'm going around the back bar as well. So I'm kind of holding it, tying it to the back bar as well. Go around there. See that join, and then I'm going to wrap around this bare wire. So I'm going to recommend you use longer wire, because that is just a nightmare to get around there. And we go 3 times around that wire. So I'm going to say start off with wire that's a bit longer. So I'm now going to cut these bits of weaving wire off at both ends. And then flatten down the cut ends with pliers. Now we're going to attach the top. So pull your stone down if it keeps wriggling off. And we'll attach the top the same way to that top wire there. So I'm going to take a slightly longer piece of wire. We'll have 6 inches. Up 3 times around the sturdy wire that's at the other end. Slide that down. And we need to position this back up. Go around the 2 wires a couple of times. Go around that middle bar as well is fine. And then go around the single wire, plenty of wire to hold on to there, so use 6-inch lengths of weaving wire. Cut the wire at both ends after you've joined it and flatten down those little cut ends. So try and get your stone as central as you can. You'll have to wriggle it behind that middle bar a little bit. And that will get it nice and central. And it does look down, the stone does. That's how I wanted it to be. So now take this wire. This is the stone wire. I'm going to bring it over the front of the top part there. Then take this wire, which is the stone wire, and we're going to bring it around over the front as well. Still focusing on the stone wire. This is the wire that's come directly off the stone. Holding the front in place, take that stone wire over the side to the back. Squeeze it down. I'm going to cut that wire. Squeeze it around in place. I want it shorter than that. And I'm pulling it around quite tight to meet up with the same wire on the other side. It's Gracie making all that noise. She's having fun with her chew. We're going to do the same with this bar, this stone wire. So get it how you want it to sit, hold the front in place, and then bend it over directly across the back quite tight. Press it down tight. And then that has only got to go to there, so we need it nice and short. And then pull that around to touch that other wire, the same wire on the front there. So that's what we have so far. The back bar may move a little bit, it may bend, and you might need to straighten it up a little. Now the remaining wire, we're going to bring it around so it's continuing on its little journey back up to the top there. And do the same with the other one. So it's going back to where it came. Back up to the top there. Then when you're happy with the shape, so keep adjusting it until you're happy, holding it in place again. So we're holding that wire firmly against that. We're going to bring this wire tightly around all the way back across the front. We've wrapped around completely. And the other one, this is where you chip all your nails. So holding it in place where you want it to be, take it around tightly around the whole thing. You can hear me scratching the board. Oh, gotcha. So we've got that nice shape. I do lots of adjusting and bits off the camera, so I just thought I'd leave the camera on for a bit just to show you the little bits that I'm adjusting, because I am constantly adjusting and tweaking and straightening, and I don't show you that bit. So we're nearly done. The last thing we're going to do is we're just going to curl these wires around into little curls, top and bottom. So with your round nose, I'm going to go put the tip with the very tip of the wire with the tip of the pliers to make a very little, cute little curl there. Both ends. Bobeeze. So jump back to the beginning and make two the same. So I'm just going to run and oxidise these, and I'll let you see them. So there we have it finished. I've oxidised mine. If you'd like to oxidise yours, I did a video on oxidising an aftercare. I'll put a link in the description below. Aren't they gorgeous? I absolutely love those. All of my jewellery is available in my Etsy shop if you want to check it out, along with all my written tutorials. Please mention me when sharing your finished work online, and please don't share in progress images of you actually making the thing. It gives away the design, and I would prefer people come here, because that really helps me. People come here and watch it on my YouTube channel. So thanks to everybody. Hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now. Bye. So thanks for watching another one of my videos. Please subscribe and hit the notification icon if you want to be notified of new videos that I do. Please like and comment on this video and let me know what you thought. If you want to see my written tutorials, they're over on Etsy. You'll find the link below. There might even be a link on the screen. And I will see you all in the next video. This is Gracie, if you didn't know. See you in the next one. Bye.